Alright, here we are fellas, welcome back to some more Need for Speed games video on this channel. Previously, we're just covering about the abandoned Need for Speed games, and the results is very, well, unexpected, I guess. And for this video, I'm gonna ask you a question. What is the worst Need for Speed games of all time? I know a lot of people consider Need for Speed Unbound. I know because Unbound is very overhated. I'm still quite enjoying playing Unbound. Same also for Payback. Payback has a really good gameplay, but apparently the microtransaction and the roulette system kind of ruins the gameplay feeling. And then Need for Speed 2015 can be considered as the worst Need for Speed games, yes, but even though it has a lot of broken aspects, it's still very enjoyable for some of you. But in this video, we're gonna try to cover a mobile Need for Speed games. Well, you already know where I'm going with this. Nope, it's not Need for Speed Mobile that is only available on the Chinese region, but we're gonna talk about Need for Speed No Limits. Yes, this game microtransaction is very brutal. You have to pay to win for everything. The game is very grindy if you really want to complete the limited time event. Yeah, it's very based on microtransaction. I mean, it's a typical mobile racing games, but there's a lot of elements that can be considered as annoying when you're playing this game. Yeah, like the Gacha system, the blueprint system, the upgrade system, yeah, it's not really that great. Even though Need for Speed No Limits already released since 2015, and 10 years later, I'm actually quite surprised that, yeah, even though this game has a lot of potential, but they still missing a lot of aspect, and they still keep adding it bit by bit. So here we are. We're gonna explore Need for Speed No Limits, and can we consider this game as the worst ever Need for Speed games in general, or even in the mobile game space? We gotta find out, so let's jump into the video and I hope you enjoy this one. Alright, here we are, Need for Speed No Limits, and yes, I have to play this game on my BlueStacks emulator because, well, I cannot record a gameplay from my mobile phone because I have a shitty phone. Right, here we are, we gotta begin the game. So we're gonna see why Need for Speed No Limits can be considered as a worst Need for Speed games, because it's not entirely a Need for Speed games, I guess. Oh, we begin our first race. Oh, I think I mispressed and skipped the cutscene. God damn it. Yeah, okay. Up here, yes, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that you have to... Wait. Oh yeah, I have to steer it with the keyboard. I can't do that. Graphics wise, well, for mobile games, because this game was released in 2015, it's not that terrible, but I don't know why everything is so pixelated even though I'm using the BlueStacks emulator. Swipe up for nitros. Okay. There you go. Oh, where am I going? Even though it's a bit laggy, but we'll see. Well, what do we have here? Just another nobody get crashing a Royals race? Go earn a name for yourself before messing with the big boys, or else you just might get hurt. So yeah, this is basically like a proper storyline or the career mode in Need for Speed No Limits. So yeah, it's playable for the... Wait, what? I immediately just finished the race without doing nothing. So yeah, there's like a storyline to it, and there's also like another storyline relating to the, I don't know, maybe the main events for the game, like the limited time events, which can be really hectic and very annoying at the same time to get those limited time cars. Alright, let's get away from these cops. Yeah, I don't know why, but I can still feel like a stuttering or a lag, even though I'm playing this on, I don't know, a really good PC. Or maybe just like an emulator shenanigans, I don't know. Alright, escape the police. Oh, there's a roadblock ahead. Yeah, the police in this game is just scripted for the story mode, but sometimes you can encounter like a police in pursuit of you in some certain, like, I don't know, career mode events or maybe some challenges. Ooh, okay. But all the roadblocks is just very scripted. Like there's no intention. You can still avoid the roadblock though. Alright, we escape the cops. Oh, that's a massive crash. Can I hit this button right here? I know it's a bit annoying though. Oh no, never mind. You cannot see it, but in the blue stacks you can see like there's a left button and the upwards button. I don't know. And there you go. Kim, thanks for getting that car out. Let me show you around. Tap on the black market. Yeah, okay. So this is where it gets all the stinky mobile games element. To get started, you need a car of your own. In the black market, you can open crates to get car blueprints, materials, parts, and try to opening the premium crate. Okay. So if we open the premium crate, it contains some valuable items like cars or maybe some performance. But okay, we can just like redeem one for ourselves because we're just starting the game. And maybe after, I don't know, after we just like doing some story mode or maybe just showing off the gameplay, yeah, we're gonna switch account to my old saves on Need for Speed No Limits that I haven't accessed since maybe 2024, I think. So yeah, we got the new car blueprint. So yeah, they're using the shitty blueprint system just like the Asphalt games nowadays. So I guess Asphalt trying to, you know, copy Need for Speed No Limits. Yeah, the blueprint system is very annoying in this game, I know. And it took a while to get, I don't know, some cars to fully upgraded and has like a full star blueprint or something. Alright, we have to upgrade our car, so because we recently just received a free Subaru BRZ. There we have it. So it's only like a 5-star car because this is like the starter cars for now. Now you need to tune this beauty. I called my friend Tyler to help you out. Okay, Taylor, basic car, no material. Okay. Yeah. I already know how to upgrade cars in this game, so I don't know why, but the tutorial is very tedious. Like, yeah, you have to go here, you have to go there. It's very tedious. And I didn't remember any of this. Alright, we have to start our first story chapter. You have to make a name for yourself, starting with Slayer. So yeah, there's like a proper progression. And also because this is a mobile game, there is a, yeah, like an energy system or fuel. If you, yeah, you know, like try to do some events in this game. Even an offline story mode or the single player mode. Yeah, you have to use the energy mode. First, let me show you how to take off from the start line like a pro. Tap on the gas pedal, okay. Yeah, orange, yeah. So we have to get to the green because to get the perfect launch. There we go, let's go. And my car is very slow. Move out of the way. Wait, where's the nitro button? Oh, there we go, it's control. This is why I'm really confused, like I have to tap the screen to use my nitros, but there we go, I have the button for it. This is a mobile racing game, so the race is very short. Like it can took you like less than a minute, but maybe some of the events or tracks in this game, there is like a 1-minute event or maybe like lesser than 2 minutes event. I think it's depending on like a route or something. But there you have it. And I kind of forget they have like a damage model to it as well, even though it's just like a bit of a scratch, dent, and also a broken windows. Winning races on Black Ridge will earn you materials to upgrade your cars. Okay. Alright, let's upgrade our cars. Yeah, I'm quite surprised. There's 228 cars in this game. That's probably more than the, I don't know, probably more than the Asphalt games. Alright, there are car parts. Upgrade to, yeah, okay. Let's just upgrade the cars. So we put the material on it. So you have to put like the material one by one to get your parts to level up. Yeah, I know it's very mobile gamey and I don't know, the the upgrade system is a bit kind of annoying sometimes.
Much later.
Yeah, like the driving mechanics in this game, it's very arcadey. Like, yeah, every time you take a turn, you must drift your car because it's much more faster than you just doing it properly. complete the mission. So anyway, that's the basics. I will keep you updated with new missions. There you go, that's the tutorial. Well, that's a long tutorial for mobile racing games. God damn. Alright, there we go. We can now explore the menu because we just complete the basic tutorial, and that took a while. So yeah, if you really want to unlock more cars, you have to collect the blueprints. Yeah, I know it's annoying mechanics in the mobile racing games. So yeah, you have to like gacha the blueprint. If you got it, well, you can progress to unlock more of it to build your proper cars. It's very annoying, I know. Let's just roll our crates. What do we get? Ooh, a car blueprint for the BMW M3. And if I remember correctly, it took a while to get me like a fully upgraded cars in this game because I have to collect the blueprints and then I have to like max out the performance level and everything. Yeah, it's very complicated system. And then for the free crate, you can only get some blueprints and upgrade materials. You can also buy it with cash, or you can just like roll them for free for like, I don't know. There's like a time. Oh, I get the Volkswagen Golf blueprint. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, so there's like a cooldown. It will refresh every like 10 minutes, and you will only get like 5 free rolls to open these crates. You can also buy blueprints from the black market, but I have to complete the story mission first. Alright, so here we are with my old account from maybe when the game got released back in 2016, I think. And I think I haven't accessed this account for like, I don't know, last year. There's a new event to get a Razer Tachyon Speed. Oh yeah, this is a car from the Forza Horizon games. Okay, so I already got like 162 cars. I don't know how. and I'm gonna see like if some of these cars has like a decent customization or not. But if I remember correctly, like the older cars, probably like the Honda Integra, I don't think the Eclipse has one, but yeah, the older cars from, I don't know, the older updates, it has a customization, but the newer cars they added in this game, it lacks of customization. Alright, this is the Honda NSX. I'm gonna go to the mod shop, because I know NSX is like a JDM tuner, and it will be very wrong.
Oh my god, bro.
It will be very wrong if the Honda NSX doesn't have any customization. If you compare it to the other Need for Speed games on the consoles, yes, this thing has a customization. Oh, and the only customization that you can do is the rims. That's it. You cannot do anything else. You gotta put a roof scoop, a spoiler. No, there's no white body as well. And also you can change the plates, the colors, and also put some livery, but like why? So yeah, apparently this game only has some customization for certain cars. So in general, the customization for all the cars, like 228 cars in this game, it doesn't implement it very well compared to like the other Need for Speed games that you probably played on the consoles. Alright, so here's an example of why the customization in Need for Speed No Limits is very limited and can be very annoying. So the example is this Lotus Avaya. I only still has like a 3 stars a level for this car, so I haven't maxed out everything for this thing. So let's go to the mod shop, and we already know that this thing doesn't have any. Wait, what? Oh, it does have the Unbound white body kit. I forgot. But I must pay for this because, yeah, it will unlock at the car stage level 8. So I have to get a lot of blueprints to unlock some of these customization. Yeah, I think that's the Unbound body kit for the Avaya. I didn't expect that the Avaya in this game has a customization. And also, yeah, you only have some options for the wheels because I have to unlock it on the car stage level 5 and then car stage level 6. So I have to level up my cars to get all of these customization. It's stupid. Yeah, I know it's very stupid. So yeah, they have a customization features, but they very limited to all the players who play this game for free, you know, just playing it free to play. But they limit everything for the customization. It's so fucking weird. I hate that. And then let's talk about the... Oh. Yeah, because this is a typical mobile games. You will get some microtransaction offers right out the gate. Like, yeah, I have to pay $22 to get level up my Viper and get some currency and some parts and some VIP. Wow, I don't want that. Alright, this is probably gonna piss off a lot of people in Need for Speed No Limits community. So yeah, there's a PvP mode. Yes, there's a proper PvP mode, but apparently this PvP mode is technically a scam. So it's not a working PvP, but this is where you just like race against the clock against a ghost in the time attack mode. So for example, let's just play this one, Breakneck Division. Let's use the Viper because, well, yeah, I haven't fully upgraded this thing because I have to pay $23 to get me level up on this Viper. Okay, so let's just race with this Viper, and then okay, it just immediately jumps straight into the race, and they just pick the opponents for you. So yeah, this is your opponents. So technically, this is just like you racing against a ghost, and this is like a time attack. So it's not like a proper PvP like duel or something. Yeah, this is just basically the PvP mode in this game. The multiplayer game modes for the Need for Speed No Limits. Like, what the hell? So even though I just like chilling for like 1 minute, yeah, I can do that. Alright, let's just get the race begin. Perfect launch. Alright, this Viper actually has some really good speed, not gonna lie. Even though it's not fully upgraded. Oh, I'm really sorry, people. So yeah, this is your multiplayer PvP mode in No Limits. You're racing against a time, or maybe racing against a ghost. It's not a multiplayer mode, apparently. Yeah, the only working multiplayer aspect for this game is the leaderboard. So it will count your time after you finish this event. Yeah, every event in this game it's take less than 1 minute, but some of it it can take you like 1 minute more or something. But there we go. Yeah, this is the PvP mode. You're just racing against the time. So yeah, they just give you like a random player to race, so you can try to beat their time in this underground rivals PvP mode or something. So I can consider, like, if you really want a proper PvP multiplayer Need for Speed games, go play the other Need for Speed mobile games, which is only called Need for Speed Mobile. Yeah, the game is just only called Need for Speed Mobile, and I think it's only released for the China region for now. Yeah, the game sadly haven't released worldwide yet, but so technically that Need for Speed Mobile, it has everything. It has an open world, it has a competitive PvP multiplayer modes. Yeah, so you will probably have a much better experience playing that game compared to No Limits. Well, technically, if you're already like the hardcore fan or hardcore player of this game, I mean, I don't see any problem, because you already played the game since maybe day one this game got released. So, but yeah, if you really want to enjoy the online multiplayer, the PvP, go play other mobile racing games. So I think already. Oh my god! They keep offering me stuff that I don't really want. Yes, I can get a fully blueprint Mercury Cougar, but I don't really give a shit. So I think there's another way to get the blueprints to, you know, leveling up your car or max out your cars. So you can get it from the black market. I already explained it to you. So you can get it from this premium crate. Sometimes, yeah, the reward can be different. There's like a time limited rewards, so I can get like a Shelby GT500. Yeah, I think it's depending on like the level, or maybe depending on like if you already fully maxed out your starter cars, it should be fine. And for this one, I can get a McLaren F1, or maybe what? I already have the Mazda RX-7 FD. What? All right, I'm gonna spin it. I'm gonna spin this. Must be 875 gold. What do I get? Probably some duplicates. Yep, I already told you. Wait, I already have. Wait, I can reroll stuff. I didn't know about this. All right, let me get everything. Yeah, it's basically just yeah, it's just a duplicates. There's a lot of currency in this game as well. Like you have the cash, you have the gold, and also this scrap tokens or something. So all of those scrap tokens or maybe scrap points, you can technically spend them for, you know, some blueprints for your cars, or maybe you can get parts in the chop shop. So I can buy the, nope, that's a street one, but I can go to the hyper. I can buy the ultimate part like this one. Cost me like 436. Yeah, it should be worth it. I can buy hypercar wheels for this one. All right, thank you. And then also, yeah, you can spend it to buy some blueprints. But apparently I already maxed out everything for all the buyable cars in the chop shop for the blueprints. So there's no point to it. And also there's like a special event. Who the fuck are you? Yeah, there's a lot of like, I don't know, an absurd storyline when you're playing this limited time event in Need for Speed No Limits. And I cannot understand the plot. So I can get in this Razor Tachyon event or something. But yeah, like the plot in the limited time event is just, I don't know, very confusing sometimes. So yeah, this is the special event and they will loan you the reward card. So if you complete all the challenges, all the events in this limited time event, you can get the free Razor Tachyon speed or the limited car that you can get in this one. So the first event is, oh yeah, you can also skip the events if you didn't want to bother playing the race. But I'm gonna show you the gameplay. Alright, this is the Razor Tachyon speed. You probably know this car from the other racing games. But in fact, this car exists in Need for Speed series. I'm really surprised. Wait. Huh? Why is this car why does this car have a engine rev sound? Like, that doesn't make any sense. This thing is EV. Oh, that was a really fast event. Probably like 20 seconds. Yeah, only like sub 30 seconds race. Yeah, the race in this game is very short. Yeah, that's the event. So you have to like progress by completing like the certain events like Nitro Rush, Delivery, Rush Hour. Rush Hour, it means race. And then the final event, and to progress to the other day. Like the day 2, day 3. Yeah, a week-long event to get this Razor Tachyon speed. I think the most annoying things about these type of events, you have to like grind a lot of like tokens, like this one, this points or something, or event credits, to get you progress, like progressing through everything in this event. That's very annoying. That's what I remember about this game. It's very grindy. Wait, is that right, Razor? I forgot Razor actually canon in Need for Speed No Limits. So you can actually play some past events if you like miss a couple of them, and you can get like a limited time cars that you haven't obtained from the previous events. So that's good. Not again. So I can join crews. I don't know what's the purpose of crews. Let's just join random crew and then I will laugh immediately. Team up with other real underground racers to win big together. You may join a crew or create your own. Okay. Helping the crew helps you earn shadow credits? What the hell is that? Yeah, there's a lot of currency. I mean, it's just like a typical mobile games, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, let's create our own crew. It's called the Goop. Yay, I create my own crew. So what's this for? So okay, there's like crew missions that you can do together with your crewmates or something. So you can get like, I don't know, some rewards. And then there's PvP. It says coming soon. So wait, they will implementing crew versus crew in Need for Speed No Limits? That's kind of crazy, but yeah, that will be really huge. Because I know the only online game modes that we can do is just like a time trial game mode that you race against other player Ghost. Here we are, this is our last gameplay for a day. Oh, hello. I'm using the Skyline for this one. Okay, I have a terrible launch, but alright. We out here. Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of like cars that is not appeared in the Need for Speed console games. I will show you after this one, but this is our last gameplay. But I think this event is called like the Airborne game modes, so you have to like hit the jumps and everything and be fast as possible to get nitros and cross the finish line. And you race against the bot. Oh my dear god. There you have it. Nascent Skyline. Want to watch a video to double your earnings? Well, I already have like a billion credits. I didn't ask for this. Why they give me ads? Well, oh my god, that took a while to get in. Stop giving me stuff that I don't want! So yeah, there's like a 228 cars, and there's a lot of like unique cars that you didn't get in the console Need for Speed games. Yeah, for example, like this Honda CRX. Yeah, this didn't exist in the Need for Speed for consoles. Oh, the 2000 GT is also... Yeah, it exists in this game, but the last time the 3000 GT exists is in the Need for Speed Underground 2. Yeah, that's ages ago. Does this thing has a customization or something? Yeah, I will be... Yeah, it doesn't have a customization. Yeah, this is like a JDM tuner and it doesn't have any customization. That's very wild. I guess, yeah, they didn't want to pay money to get the license for an official, I don't know, aftermarket parts or something. And I guess this is the last ever Need for Speed games to have a Toyota. Well, I mean, Need for Speed Mobile has a Toyota as well, but... Yeah, look at this. They have like the Hot Wheel cars, the Jaguar XE SV Project 8, the Aston Martin V12, and then the Aston Martin V12 Vantage, Lotus Evora, Evo 6. Yes, they have Evo 6 in this game. And they have like a proper customization as well. Like, this is so cool. Yes, they have like the GT3 RS, the Supras, the XJ220, the Berlinetta. Yeah, I really like this F355 Berlinetta. Apollo IE, it exists in this game. A Bugatti EB110 Super Sport, it exists in this game. The Most Wanted car, yeah, this is probably what you're looking for. Huh? A Mazda RX-8. A Mazda RX-8 Spirit R. This is not the RX-8. This is a bad typo by the developers. What the fuck? They have the Pajero Evolution? In this game? In this economy? Oh, I remember. I think No Limits is like the first ever time they have an Audi since maybe 10 years of the game. Because since 2015, Need for Speed No Limits never got an Audi car. Like the Audi, the Hunitron. And also the R8. I think the R8 also exists. Lotus Emea does exist in this game. Oh, and the other Audi, yeah. They have only 2 Audis so far. Yeah, there's a lot of like cars that never exist in console racing games. Like a Ferrari 12 Cylindri, yeah. They have that weird looking Ferrari in this game. Yeah, there's a lot of cars to cover, but I'm probably gonna end this video right here because, well, this video is already too long. I don't want your stupid offer because I don't want to end this video. Like, yeah, $4 to get cars that I don't really want. Alright, I'm gonna end this video right here because I already covered a lot of the basic aspects about the game, the customization, the blueprint system. I know it's annoying, multiple different currencies, the fuel, and then the PvP multiplayer aspect, even though it's not a proper PvP mode. And also, yeah, right out the gate, they will try to offer you some incredible offers that you have to pay to win on playing this game. I mean, for a mobile game, it's not that bad, but for a Need for Speed games, yes, I can consider this as a worse Need for Speed games. Yeah, because the gameplay, it's not that good, but can be very satisfying if you like drifting. But yeah, this is basically my personal opinion about the game. And even though I already played this game since launch, but yeah, it's not considered as a Need for Speed games. If they call it something else, this will be, I don't know, really good games. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, or maybe share it to your friends and families. and I hope I see you guys again on the next one. Take care and goodbye.